or welcome back to my channel. This is Sharmishta and today is day 2 in Bangkok. If you guys haven't watched my previous Thailand vlogs, then please go ahead and watch that. It would be great for my views and also great for your learning about Thailand. But anyway, you can watch this vlog individually as well. So today's order of business was to visit ICONSIAM Mall, which has a lot of floating markets inside, and that was the main reason we decided to come here. And also because it was pretty humid in Bangkok and we wanted to stay indoors, and this was such an experience, guys. Like, as soon as we entered, we saw very nice posh aesthetics, and we saw so many different shops everywhere, and the best part is that everything was floating on water. I don't know how they managed it and how the cleaning procedure was like, but then it looked so good, and it was for the first time that I was seeing floating markets inside a mall. And there were so many shops that were cooking on the place as well, but there was no smoke inside anywhere. Like, there was no smoke trapped inside, and there were so many cute little aesthetic corners where one could click pictures. I unfortunately did not click a lot of pictures here because I was just too overwhelmed by the setting and I just wanted to explore everything. As always, one of my first stops was a handmade soap counter because I am into soaps, like I'm into like fragrant body care and skincare, so that's where I went first. And then I tried out this coconut tea cake that was freshly being prepared on in front of our eyes by the sweet little lady, and I took around 6 pieces. It costed me around 60 baht, I think. Yeah, which is like slightly less than 180 rupees. Almost more than Old Town Phuket. This is where I saw so many different kinds of Thai food options. And unfortunately, I was not having non-veg today, so I couldn't try a lot of it. Basically, I just ate a lot of desserts. By a lot, I mean like two different types of desserts, and I had a mango smoothie, which you'll see later in the vlog. But then there was just so many things. I'm just trying to show you a glimpse of what all things were there. I did purchase a candied mango packet, which tasted like sweet and sour and slightly spicy as well. It was really good, and there were just so many different things. The mall also had like a more premium section where there were better brands and like actual branded shops. But then the most interesting part was the local shops that we encountered, because that is not something that you will see back in India or anywhere else. That is like something very specific to Thailand and their culture. So we decided to explore that mainly. And then from this pretty little shop, I got this mango smoothie. I thought that they'll give me a flower, but then they did not. But it's fine. It's not like the flower was edible. It just would have looked cute. I saw this cute little miniature shop as well, which was so cute. But then I had no use of purchasing them. That's why I did not buy any. But then, if you're into collecting miniature items, then you can find these miniature toys everywhere in the mall. And also, there were a lot of bags that were being sold, and they were all handmade. We also went to the first floor of the mall, but that wasn't as interesting. It was kind of dark and not used that much, so we just came back to the first floor. In between, there were also these Thai performances by the locals, and it was very nice to experience and witness. Like, there were songs and dances that were being performed, and a lot of tourists had just gathered to see the performances. It was very sweet how everyone's dancing with a smile on their face, and yeah, it was really great. After that, we just sat down for a while because we were just walking everywhere and we were tired of walking. So there's a plenty of seating in the mall, and you can just sit and eat, but you can't sit there forever because then there are other people who are waiting to have their meal by sitting. So yeah, you do get to sit, but very briefly. So do not rely on that. Like, be prepared for a day of walking if you're coming into this mall, and also be prepared to eat a ton of different food because one day was not enough to explore everything. We saw this very premium looking 7-Eleven store as well. At least it was very premium looking on the outside, but once we went in, we saw that the things inside were very basic, as in those were the things you would get in any normal 7-Eleven also. I thought this would be a luxe version of what we normally see, but then it wasn't. It was very ordinary, like the things that were inside were nothing different. So we came out. Then I spotted this dorayaki stand, and the 90s kid in me just became so excited because I used to watch Doraemon and he would eat so many dorayaki cakes, and that was his favorite dessert. So I just tried that. It was amazing. Then we walked some more and we saw another song performance by one of the Thai musicians, and that was really good as well. After that, we explored some mall and it was time to exit. The washroom was so pretty, guys. Like, on a side note, that I decided to take this video. Anyway, it was now time to exit and visit Asiatic, which is a riverfront facing part of Bangkok, and that has like city views against the river. So that was really cool, and that is something that we were really looking forward to enjoy, and we were just really looking forward to get there. So to travel to Asiatic, you can go through the road or you can travel by ferry. We decided to travel through the ferry so that we get that experience as well. While on our way to Asiatic, the water was not very clean. It was definitely very muddy. And here I can, like, you can spot Asiatic from the ferry itself. We caught part of the sunset while on our way there, and it was a 10 to 15-minute boat ride, ferry ride, and we soon reached Asiatic. We did not know what to expect from this part of the sightseeing, but as soon as we got down, we saw that there were a lot of Mrs. Asia contestants standing at the pier of Asiatic. We just like briefly stood there, observed them, and left. Then we discovered like the coolest shop ever in Asiatic, where there were so many different, very loud graphic uh, t-shirts, shirts, as well as accessories, and it was something super different. Like, this was the most impressionable shop I had come across in Thailand. And this is, as soon as you enter Asiatic, one of the main lanes, you'll spot this shop. Like, I don't remember the name, I'm really sorry, but it had really unique pieces. And I unfortunately did not buy anything because I did not feel like I needed anything and I did not want to waste money. But then, if you are looking for souvenirs, then this one is definitely worth a visit for sure. After that, we explored some more, and one more pro tip. If you want to buy souvenirs from Bangkok, then Asiatic is your place to be because the prices were unbeatable. All throughout Thailand, I think I incurred the cheapest souvenirs at Asiatic itself. And if you need to buy souvenirs, then this should be your go to place. So the Ferris wheel is actually the main attraction at Asiatic. And you can ride the Ferris wheel as well, but it was around 650 baht, which in my opinion is too much. Like, that's around 1800, 1900 rupees for a Ferris wheel ride. I did not want to spend that much, so I did not get on top of the Ferris wheel. But there were other attractions as well, like a horror house, a ghost house, and there were a lot of food places as well. A lot of people were just sitting at the pier and watching the water and watching the city views. We did that as well. And as the sun was setting, the mosquitoes were starting to come out. That's why we got out of the pier. And basically, the Ferris wheel is at the middle of Asiatic. Here, I got some pictures, but since I was against the light, I did not love them. And anyway, we were again tired from walking, so it was time to go somewhere, eat something. Also, there are a lot of like experience centers in Asiatic itself. So if you're into that and you don't mind spending the money, then that is something you should definitely explore. We also saw this ride that I have seen in a lot of movies, but then I again got some pictures clicked here. After that, we just grabbed a quick bite and we went to Miniso. Yes, you're right. There's a Miniso in Bangkok as well. And I know what you're thinking, Sharmishta, why would you go to Miniso in Bangkok if you visit Miniso in India? Well, the merchandise inside Miniso Bangkok is very, very different than what we have in India back in Mumbai. So I definitely wanted to give it a visit and see what all things are there and maybe buy a few things. I came across this huge section of Miniso which had only Harry Potter stuff, And there were so many different items of Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and there were just so many things. Again, I was trying to save money and I did not really need any of the things. That's why I did not purchase it. But if you are a Potterhead and if you are rich, then you should definitely visit Miniso Land in Bangkok, which is in Asiatic itself, so very convenient. And you should just buy as many Harry Potter merch as you can or you want to satisfy your inner child. So this Miniso had two floors. The first floor also had like a lot of cartoon stuff that I did not recognize. After that, we just explored a few more shops and we were super tired from walking the whole day. And then we decided to get back to the hotel. After reaching the hotel, I obviously had very exciting plans of having this dorayaki cake I got from 7-Eleven and watching a movie. And yeah, that's it for day 2 in Bangkok. I hope you guys liked watching this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what else you would like to see. And yeah, hope you have a great day or night. See you on the next one. Bye.